शून्यकाल श्री T.N. Prathaparan.
Honorable Speaker, sir, many colleges in Karnataka are banning girl students with hijabs from entering classrooms and colleges. Now, these girls with hijab are sitting outside of the colleges and demanding their fundamental rights. Speaker, sir, hijab is a part of the culture and religion's identity of Muslim women. It is like Mangal Sutra for Hindus, crucifix for Christians, turbans for Sikhs. Sir, in our country, there are some people who terrorist everything they want. If they see a Sikh man with a turban protesting against the government, they will be called him a Khalistani report. If they see a Christian nun in her holy clothes traveling in a train, they will attack here. If they see a Muslim girl in her hijab, they will stop her from education. Sir, where are they taking our India? We can
Speak, sir. Sir, please silent. Complete. Sir, allow him to complete. It's a very important thing, sir. Sir, allow him to complete.
हाँ बात के दी अपनी बात के हाँ क्यों
Sir, where are we taking our India? We cannot lose our diversity, sir. I kindly request to the Education Minister to interfere in this issue to ensure the constitutional rights of the girls. That is real. Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. As my leader Rahul Gandhi said, Saraswati Devi gives education to all. This is no difference with religion, caste, dress or language.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
प्लीज ये तरीका ठीक नहीं है आपका प्लीज बैठिए मैं आपको मौका प्लीज आपस में नहीं शशि थरूर जी हाँ ठीक है मुद्दा उठा दिया आप भी प्लीज हाँ 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 मैं मौका दूंगा आपको प्लीज बैठिए आपको मौका दूंगा प्लीज बैठिए कटियाल जी मौका दूंगा हाँ आप हाँ हो रहा है जो हो रहा है आपके उनको बोलने दो आप शशि थरूर जी को नहीं बोलने दे रहे ये योजना मत बनाओ अधीर रंजन जी शशि थरूर जी को बोलने दो शशि थरूर जी
Sir, alag subjects have बैठिए please. Sir, I wish to draw the attention of the Honourable Minister of Earth Sciences to the lack of the Indian Meteorological Department's preparedness for weather forecasts and its recent failure to issue red alerts for heavy rain in a timely manner in Kerala. Having witnessed two successive consecutive floods in 2018 and 19, Kerala again experienced excessive rainfall last year, leading to loss of life and property. The IMD, however, failed to issue a red alert despite extreme weather conditions between 12 October and 16 October last year. This prevented the state government from taking appropriate action and severely impacted the support and resources available to the people of Thiruvananthapuram, sir, my constituency, and those residing in surrounding districts. It also posed a serious risk to the lives of traditional fishers who routinely venture out to sea. Further, though Kerala requires 256 weather stations as per the BIS standards, there are only 21 automatic weather stations, of which only 15 are functional in the state, sir. During such natural disasters, efficient institutional mechanisms must be in place to prevent and mitigate damage. I therefore urge the Minister to expedite the setting up of 100 automatic weather stations in Kerala, as promised by IMD in the aftermath of the 2018 floods, and to implement a protocol to ensure that weather alerts of such sensitive nature are issued promptly so that critical action may be taken without undue delay. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Srimati Supriya Sule.
Thank you, sir. Sir, there's an urgent need for the centre to clarify the stand on the economic and caste census of the 2020 on the political reservation of OBC. सर, सरकार ने जो जवाब केंद्र सुप्रीम कोर्ट का दिया था, उसमें उन्होंने ऐसे कहा है, सरकार का ऑफिशियल जवाब है कि जो ओबीसी का जो आरक्षण का एम्पिरिकल डेटा था, उसमें एक्यूरेसी पूरी तरफ से नहीं है. और जो जवाब स्टैंडिंग कमेटी को दिया था, सर, आई जस्ट लाइक टू कोट दिस, that the Parliamentary Committee of the Rural Development presented to the Lok Sabha Speaker on 31st August 2016 the Social, Economic and Caste Census. The Ministry of Home Affairs claimed that this data was 98.87 accurate, and Register General of the Consensus of a Commission of India, Ministry of Home Affairs Standing Committee, that the data has been examined and 98.87% of this data of individual caste and religion is error-free, unquote. This is what they have said. So what is the truth? Because 56,000 people in Maharashtra और 9 लाख से ज़्यादा इस देश के OBC जो इलेक्शन लड़ना चाहते हैं, वो वंचित है इस आरक्षण से. So सच क्या है, जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सरकार ने कहा है या जो स्टैंडिंग कमेटी को है, ये पूरे साफ करे सरकार. थैंक यू सर.
PR Natarajan ji. No. Sri Om Pawan Raj J. Vilankar, Shiv Sena. Sogat Rai ji. No.
Oh, hi, sir. मार्शल हमको जाने दीजिए.
आपका मौका खत्म.
सर, प्लीज सर, प्लीज. सब कर ही नहीं सकते.
Sir, I am raising a point regarding the maintenance of federalism in the country. The central government is interfering in the administration in the states through its nominated governors. Such interference is...
माननीय आप वरिष्ठ नेता
सर,
हैं.
कोई एक भी शब्द रूल्स के बाहर नहीं बोलूंगा, एक भी नहीं.
बोल रहे हैं ना.
The states of West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, and Jharkhand are experiencing such types of problems. The nominated governors are interfering in the day-to-day administration. They are calling for the police officers and also for the chief secretaries. In Tamil Nadu, the governor has returned one bill passed by the Tamil Nadu Assembly. In West Bengal, the governor is refusing to sign a bill unanimously passed in the Assembly. Plus,
ये विषय
sir, एक भी शब्द.
हाँ. शून्यकाल में उठाने का विषय.
Whether I am saying one word outside the Constitution. Sir, I am mentioning
बोल रहे हैं ना.
that this center-state matter, sir, center-state matter is the basis of federalism. The center appoints the governor, supposedly in consultation with the state government, but not with the concurrence of the state government. The Home Minister is here. He is the controlling authority of the governors. All of them come to Delhi and see him. Can't he tell the governors to stop tweeting, interfering in the day-to-day affairs of the state, in refraining from signing files and legislations passed by the legislative assembly? If this goes on, sir, अगर चलेगा तो देश में युक्त राष्ट्रीय ढांचा नहीं चलेगा. तो ये इसीलिए
बेनी बनन जी.
Thank you, sir. After this, sir. Thank you, Speaker, sir. Sir, the Directorate of Printing under the Ministry of Housing and Affairs, Government of India has been operating 17 printing press all over India since decade. As a sudden move, the Central Cabinet has decided to close down 12 of them in the name of rationalization, merger, and retain only 5 presses. Presses located to South India has been totally neglected. So all the 3 units of South India are well established and having immense infrastructure capabilities and used to give almost 100% production ever since in the presses established and got Best Press Award for highest production for several occasions. I would like to inform the August House that one of the units from South India is situated in my Lok Sabha constituency, which is the government press of Koratti. This press has been bagged the Best Press Award on 4 occasions, and a number of employees has been selected in different trades of Best Operative Awards in various years. Even in 2016, the press was awarded the best runner-up for overall performance among the 17 press of India. The Koratti government has got 75 acres of land, which is situated close to NS 66 in between Angamali and Chalakudy municipality. Beside the land, the press has got 3-story administrative building, factory building, godown building, electric subdivision, dispensaries, and one second, sir, and water treatment. Therefore, considering the importance of the Koratti press, I would request the government to consider to start the press immediately. And also, if the matter is in any circumstance cannot be considered, I will suggest the central government to convert this land of 75 acres government press for establishing sports and cultural university. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. Sir, objections were raised about the proposed amendments in the IPS and IFS Cadre Rule 1954. The Centre has asserted that the proposed amendments are aimed at removing the non-availability of a sufficient number of officers in the Government of India, which is affecting the functioning of the Centre. These proposed rules are against the cooperative federal.
Okay, श्रीमती चिंता अनुराधा, हो गया विषय उठा देते हैं.
Cooperative federalism and damage the federal structure. The central government has used their power to harass our former Chief Secretary and Commissioner of Kolkata also. I demand that this rule should not be enforced, and our Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has been protesting against this draconian move which will violate our constitution, and the BJP is standing our
देखिए लोकसभा कितनी निष्पक्षता से चलती है, इसका उदाहरण देख लें कि आज 20 शून्यकाल में से 17 विपक्ष पार्टियों के हैं, अधीर रंजन जी, और सबको मौका दे रहा हूं मैं. मौका पूरा है.
Lightning is a major natural disaster in India. This was demonstrated by a recent report compiled by the Climate Research and Services of Indian Meteorological Department. Odisha lost 213 human lives due to lightning strikes, the highest in the country in 2021. The thunderstorm and lightning claimed 780 lives across the country. Among these, the significant reported deaths were from Odisha. Considering most of these deaths are in the rural areas, with low levels of literacy and few buildings with lightning protection, there is need to aware people about precautions to be taken during lightning, like keeping away from electrical equipment, including wired phones, TVs, not opening any water taps, not going to open areas, etc. The Odisha government has initiated several steps to protect vulnerable pockets of the state from lightning fatalities. We need Centre's help is required in this issue. I would just like to mention, sir, that in 2015, Odisha government also entered with an MOU with Earth Network and has installed lightning detection sensors in 8 locations, but in 8 districts, like Keonjhar, Balangir, Berhampur, Jaipur, Raurkela, Bhubaneswar, and Panikoili. but this needs to be expanded, and it needs, and accordingly, lightning is a state-specific disaster even today. I would urge upon the government that make it a national disaster so that funds can be provided to the affected families. Thank you, sir.
बालू जी, मैंने आपको थोड़ी बोलना है आज। मैंने राष्ट्रपति अभिभाषण के बीच में टोक के आपको बोलने दिया था, इसलिए विराजे संसद में अपन सब गरिमा बना कर चलें, अच्छी संवाद हो, अच्छी चर्चा हो, ताकि उचित रहता है। इसलिए शून्यकाल में अपनी बात को 1 मिनट में समाप्त कर दें तो उचित रहेगा। MBB सत्यनारायण।
Thank you very much, sir. So, Vizag Steel Plant, which is pride of Telugu people, was established in the year 1982, for which more than 22,000 acres of land was acquired. 64 villages were vacated and 32 persons sacrificed their lives, sir. Due to their sacrifice, the union government came forward to establish the Vizag Steel Plant. Being the only steel plant manufacturing PSU without captive mines, the Vizag Steel spends higher on raw material than other steel plants in the country. Vizag Steel Plant is a Navratna company and more of India's largest steel making plants. I would therefore request the government to withdraw their decision for privatization of the Vizag Steel Plant in the interest of the workers, the state of Andhra Pradesh and the nation at large. Thank you very much, sir.
श्री मनीष तिवारी जी, अब जो माननीय सदस्यों के शून्यकाल हैं उनको मैं माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के बाद मौका दूंगा।